So you just watched my how to play videos on Last Raven, but are unsure what sort of build to run. I will today address that. I got 5 builds prepared for this video. Each of them only consists of parts you can buy at the start of the game from the shop. Veteran players might find these ACs very mediocre, but the goal is to have ACs that are very beginner friendly. We've got a close range lightweight AC that is for 1v1s, an AC that generally can do most levels in this adventure, a bulky AC that can take a hit but also isn't slow, an AC you control without a left-handed weapon for people that have trouble dual wielding, and an AC that can practically fly infinitely. Press any of these annotations now to skip ahead of the video to hear about the AC you are interested in. The first AC I will talk about is this close range lightweight AC made specifically for 1v1s. I've made it my goal on this AC to make it as light as possible while still being able to dish out high amounts of damage. The arms I chose because of the high accuracy needed on such fast AC while still needing to be lightweight. The lightweight generator is able to generate a lot of energy. The red zone is huge, meaning more chance to realize you're running out. And if you happen to run out of energy, the condenser cap is small enough to not be out of energy for a long while. I generally tuned this AC into energy defenses to try and keep the shell and energy defense on the same level. The flaw of this AC though is despite its power that it runs out of ammo quickly, even with its hanger pistols, and is unable to take a hit. A beginner might also find it hard to control such a fast AC. Here's the parts of this AC and its tunings. The next AC I will talk about is this general Fen Tracy. This quad leg AC is energy efficient while having equipment for generally any situation, like a biosensor, night vision and a laser blade. If you think the radar holds you back, you are able to unequip it. The laser blade is a low weight and energy drain weapon, and even with its mediocre damage, the quad legs make the blade do more concentrated damage. The booster I chose because it's got low energy drain when boosting. The plus side of this AC is its high damage with its EO that can regenerate its ammo. The low weight, energy drain, and bazooka's high power gives a lot of freedom on doing whatever you feel like using in a mission. The downside is that it's not exactly the best thing to use in an AC battle. It can win, but its low speed and slow lock-on weapons make it a bit hard to do. Again, here are the parts of this AC and how it's tuned. This third AC is bulky, meant to survive and do good damage. The decent defense and speed combination makes this AC quite a survivor. The extensions on the shoulder will be able to combat missiles going for you, while missiles it did not catch might be caught by your core, as it's got a high versus missile guidance response. Also the core got an EO, which can be used to nuke hard alongside with its pulse rifle and Gatling gun. The newbie missile launcher fires in a straight line and can easily be used indoors or outdoors, but it can easily be stripped off mid-mission if you think you are too heavy. The AC's plus side is how versatile it is. It can survive AC battles or long missions. The defenses and automated missile protection make it so you can survive for a very long time. The downside is that it doesn't really excel at anything immensely, while the ammunition is also mediocre. As usual, here's the AC parts and the tuning of the parts. This fourth AC is made for people who have trouble dual-wielding weapons, not feeling comfortable using both arms at the same time. This AC only has to lift its left arm up once in battle and the rest is all up to the right arm and the back weapon. This AC is pretty fast and can do some nice damage with its laser rifle and micro missiles, along with the EO in its core. The reason I chose the Hollow over the Shade is because for a newer player, the Hollow will lock on much faster. And with this AC speed, you might at times lose your lock-on for a split second, meaning you need something to quickly lock back on. The radar was put on for being low weight and energy drain, but if that's too much, strip it off. If you do so, your head radar will have a horrendous refresh rate, but if that's something you don't care for, then the stats will help you out more in the end. The plus side of this AC is that it's easy to use, but also pretty powerful. The downside is that this AC is quite fragile. It doesn't have high defenses, so if caught off guard, you can easily be destroyed. Here's the AC parts and its tuning. The final AC I want to talk about now is one that can fly practically infinitely. Its fairly low weight, low energy drain, and light weaponry make it able to float serenely using its shoulder extensions. When you first use it when you still have all your weapons, your energy slowly goes down while floating, but once you strip off your missile launcher, you actually gain energy while flying. The booster I chose because its energy drains the lowest when not dashing, and since you will be floating with your extension, you will practically never have to use your booster. Using the starter radiator might seem underwhelming, but it cools down enough for what you're using it for, and the energy drain is so low that it's helping the AC. Just be sure not to get hit by any attack that is too hot. This AC's plus sides are that it's generally able to survive a lot by attacking from an angle a lot of enemies might have trouble to hit, while you're able to use your rifles to consistently keep damaging your enemies. The downsides are huge though. You don't have a radar, are fragile, can really heat up if attacked by a hot weapon, and got zero ECM protection. But this AC is capable of beating a lot if played well, in particular the notorious Damn mission. Here you can finally see the parts and its tuning. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this guide has been helpful to new players to Last Raven. I really hope these beginner-friendly ACs will help you unlock more parts to make better ACs.